Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education, more specifically Forex trading, using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the stock indice review for U.S. stock exchanges, and I'm going to start off with the DXY. It's currently within a range right now, but it is rather weak. It did bounce off this significant support zone, and however, it is starting to wane and go back down, possibly to retest, or it could be getting ready to move to the upside. There was a new point and figure calculation target, and it's right alongside the Fibonacci pivot point. Gold moved down lower, and it could potentially retest this zone over here with this Z3 excursion and this pivot point in alignment. Z3 is shooting up as the Bollinger Bands are contracting, and it could retest this area here at around 1938. But it has bounced off the first resistance zone at 0.382. NASDAQ is also within a range here right now. It's currently consolidating, but potentially heading lower here with momentum to probably the pivot point here at the Fibonacci at 12,690. It has an upper resistance level at the 0.786 and the Z3 excursion, and now it calculated a new downward target. It is in alignment with these Z3 excursions, this fractal, but not in alignment with any type of Fibonacci at this time. Natural gas is kind of moving upward, has a couple of support zones right now. Currently target has not been calculated. Z3 is at the 0.382 level. We have the RL270 just screaming down towards this level, and then we also have at the 0.618 Fibonacci, we also have the Z3 excursion. So it's forming up a good base, and we'll see if we can continue to get some more money flow into this system where we can follow the money for natural gas. The S&P 500, we got a major resistance zone at the 0.786, and with the Z3 excursion and this pivot point calculation, this is pretty definitive liquidity zone. So whether we bounce off the 382 here up to this point, this is a pretty good range. If it goes down, it probably hit the pivot point on the Fibonacci. The Russell 2000 did have this 618 point figure at the Fibonacci here in alignment with this major Z3 excursion. So this is a significant liquidity zone. It is now starting to turn over a little bit, a little curl down. We could see potential back to the 0.382 here at 1715.446. So this is significant, and we may even bounce off the 2.236 at the Fibonacci here as it's on its way to the 382. Do not have significant money flows going into this, so it'll probably turn over. Also nice hard bounce on the Dow 30. It is now starting to turn over, probably hit the 0.382 to either retest it before it goes back to this major liquidity zone that it has up here at the 618 Fibonacci, the point figure at the 35.333 level. And we hit just a lot of liquidity that's up here. Look at all these Z3 excursions. So it's just having a hard time beating down. Last beat down, it came all the way down to this M formation. See if it continue that or break through this liquidity. So for the picks for tomorrow, I got BRZ, significant liquidity there. That's Bang Innovation 3 times inverse. Also have DRIP to the upside, starting to get some money flows into that, at least to this pivot point here. FNGD is also putting in a nice solid base here for a potential move to the upside. Gold, as I showed you before, and to that overall thing, the trend is to the upside. It may get here to this 0.382. Gold too as well. Have initial Fibonacci volume. RSI is in agreement. It could have an additional bounce to retest the 382. It's already tested it 1, 2, 3 times. Major liquidity zone at 382 with these Z3 excursions. Point figure is already calculated a downward target down here at 36.8 level. LabVIEW doesn't have much to go here. We got a Z3 excursion around at 382, so we'll see if this pops up. If it's up here, then I'll go ahead and cancel this order. Don't want to trade with this much resistance past the Z3. We do have, however, a lot of buying volume in with this particular indice. Nail as well, moving up to the upside. Look at all this beautiful money that's flowing into Nail. It's also established at the 58.15 level. SCO is starting to show signs of life as an overall curl up here and cup formation happening. This is short crude oil, and as the recession hits, the oil prices will drop. So there's more pressure to move to the upside if you're short crude oil. SOXS, not much follow the money here in terms of liquidity. It's starting to gravitate upwards. A nice flow to the upside, and then this nice overall target at 31.67 that appeared. We do have target at the 0.618 and at the 382, but currently it's now starting to gravitate up. We'll see. SVXY, which is short the VIX. And as you can see, a lot of complacency in this case, right? So it's now just kind of getting a little toppy here, a little bit above the 382. As soon as that volatility hits, though, we'll see it jump down like it did here and here. But currently, it just went up, up, and up. Calculating the target, but we do have a Z3 excursion line with the 0.618 on the Fibonacci. TBT, which is short the treasuries. We got a nice target here, 30.96. And we got a point figure target a little bit above the Z3 here. We do have a pivot point on Fibonacci here, but nothing but space going up here. It still has to get above the 200. TechS starting to show a base here again too as well, right? We do have a downward target of 1807. Pre-stop line buy here at the bottom. Let's see if this starts to form a bottom. Now I had a choice between WebL and WebS. WebS has got momentum to the upside with a lot of buying pressure here. WebL is also to the upside here with some recent buying pressure here. So there's a lot of battling going on what direction this particular indice is going. So I'm going to go ahead with the current buying pressure to the upside, but we'll see. This has some volume associated with this Fibonacci here to the downside, with an RSI to the downside too as well. So I'm sticking with the WebL, seeing if we can get some momentum to the upside. But I do want to go ahead and close out the week. We did have a nice gain of $4,730 on Monday, $2,820 on Tuesday, $4,970 on Wednesday, $2,450 on Thursday, and then we had a loss of $2,000 on Friday. Overall was $12,970 on 1,000 shares. If you do 100, it's $1,297. Going forward, if you're interested in these kind of strategies going forward, or interested in programming in PineScript or Python, click on the links below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Monday. Well, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like Rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, go ahead and click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.